It's so many loud record moments, and it was so long ago. A lot of them I can't even really remember. Steve is a good dude, and Rich Eisen is a good dude as well. I remember when we first went gold, and on the Infamous album, we didn't even know it yet. But Steve Rifkin set up this paintball competition between, Mobb Deep, Wu Tang versus all of the radio DJs and all of that. Steve Rifkin flew them out, and we was shooting paintball guns at all the DJs, hitting them up with, and all of that stuff. And he presented us, he held a dinner for us. We at the dinner, we didn't know what kind of dinner it was going to be. And he presented us with a gold album, and, ends up being that the whole event was for us, you know what I mean? It's not a funny story, but it's an inspiring story, and it shows you that even though you may be on a record label, the CEOs and the owners of our label, they just wasn't some dickheads. They was like really appreciated us, inspired us, and we was like a family, you know what I mean? To let all of y'all know who Steve Rifkin and Rich Eisen is, those are the two owners of Loud Records, of the record company that basically damn near invented the street team. They never stopped believing in the record. Steve was relentless, and he believed in his artists. Rich Eisen was like, behind the scenes, business savvy, keep everything in order type of dude, and a real mindful person, you know what I mean, that really got involved with the artists, you know what I mean. He never lost touch with the artists. He checks up on the artists, a person that really cared. And they both was on that same level when Prodigy passed away. They both reached out to me with open arms, and Steve flew me out to Cali, had a little get-together for Prodigy with the whole old Loud staff. Rich, he called me, let me know that he was into boxing, and he never felt better in his whole life. In fact, he feels better now than he did in his 20s, like health-wise. And he got me into boxing currently, so, shout outs to them, you know what I mean? They kind of like saved my life, in a way, because I was in a little slump, and they uplifted me.